Hello and welcome back to the Counter Shadows. We're back with Shin Megami Tensei Persona 5. For those who just clocked in, we just got out of our teacher's head. That was a weird castle. He was wearing nothing but a bat robe and some underwear. It's been a real weird day. We're very late for school. We need to go and try and do damage control on that. Alright, let's look at the faculty's office. No one's gonna believe we were in a castle, but maybe we can make up some other excuse.
Oh, unbelievable.
No, being stuck in a castle with a bunch of weird demons and shadow things trying to kill you is unbelievable. Someone being late on their first day is incredibly believable.
Being over half a day late on your first day? Can you explain yourself?
My train was like, I got lost. That's the most believable thing. We'll go with that.
How could you have been lost for this long? It's almost lunchtime. Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
That's Sakamoto-kun? Like, that... I'm terrible with Japanese names. That Ryuji? I mean, you really shouldn't be speaking about a student like that.
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me. By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
I am going to screw this entire reality over my family.
You think that's him?
Here.
Huh? The one in the rumors?
Oh, someone's gonna get stabbed. I do not like any of these people.
Being super late on his first day? He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
Like mother.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
I'm not slugging for talking like that.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
Nice to meet all of you.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it...
I'm trying to be
he
nice.
was arrested for assault, right?
A rapist!
So... your seat will be... over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Lies.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ooh, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here? That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about. For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
I cannot believe how these people are... Like, you believe he's violent and eagerly angered, and your response is to insult him at every opportunity. Like, what, stupid?
What's wrong?
Is this a school?
Are you sure you're okay? Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this?
Yes, the grown adult in this
You should
situation.
head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
At least he's not trying to say it's a
And you
castle.
haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
That's not your business.
Sorry about that.
Like, you
I'll
don't
be waiting
get,
on the rooftop.
in what reality does that woman think she has any say about what?
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Man, go fuck yourself. You know what? I probably shouldn't be cursing like that. This is
Why
just
did you allow a
ridiculous,
student
though.
like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto, a student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that. This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
You know, I mentioned this last time, that if you start exploring like the spin-offs and stuff, and the mangas and stuff, and the earlier Persona games, you get into the point that you actually can summon your personas in real life. It's just harder. It's like in 1 and 2, it's like there's no metaverse at all. It's just all real life Persona use. Maybe it's a good thing my character doesn't have that, because like, look, I'm never saying it's justified, not even as an in-character joke as the kind of shadows, but I mean, there's a reason why someone goes to school with a shotgun. I'm just saying. It's like, Jesus, you think he's angry and out of control. Like, you think the issue would be, you know, you think you'd be evading him and being, like, excessively polite, not deliberately trying to make him angry. Like, who does that? Like, you think this guy will attack you at a moment's notice, and your response is to insult him relentlessly. It's like it's like when you beat a dog, you don't. The dog isn't being a bad dog when it bites you. Okay, you were beating it. It's like, seriously. Alright, let's go speak with Ryuji. Like, this is out of control.
There you are. Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
She said you were trouble.
We're pretty much in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah?
Yeah. It was real.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Someone's being nice today.
But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him.
The guy we met earlier?
Yeah, the ripped mophead. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that.
No one cares
I wonder
about
if we can go
volleyball.
back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright? See ya.
Like, for the record, getting all the students who have anger issues together, like, you know, and act like just ignoring them, treating them like garbage, and making them believe they have no one except each other, that's legitimately how you get games. Like, I mean, if you wanted to be pushing someone to the Yakuza or something, you'd be doing what they're doing. Like, there are criminal underworlds in Japan.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah, that's what everyone says when they're caught. Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
Yeah, they didn't have anything hard enough to actually hold me.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer.
Wow.
Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit forgiving because he does think we ditched, and his only response is going to go to bed early. So I'm gonna like pretend like that was reasonable because I need some positivity right now. I need some positivity up in here. Let's go to sleep. Ryan, sleep the day off like a bad hangover. And I'm in jail. This day will never end. This nightmare will never end.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion.
At least he's polite.
You've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Special powers. Okay, before you had my attention. Now you have my interest.
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean exactly?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Ah, yes, you mean the computer-like device that allows me to use supernatural abilities. You could almost call it some type of comp. Yeah, I've been using it. It's
I
nice.
bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time.
Power
Go
and
back
riches.
and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Power and riches. At least Igor is being nice to me. Like, we gotta have that guy's back, I think. Like, he's been the only one who's been decent. Had another strange dream, fate and awakening. More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. Okay.
Seriously?
What was the conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear the guy told? Yeah, he was probably suicidal. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds.
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising. With the way you work people in Japan, I'm surprised you don't have more issues with them going into the offices with, well, we'll just say katanas.
Isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Oh, try not to get slapped, my guy.
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
Wow. Wow! Just, oh my god, this entire reality. It's never
It's all
ending.
right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
Like that guy, like
Pardon
seriously.
me. Thank you so much for earlier.
With what exactly?
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
You see? Finally, some respect. So Darwin's ring. I guess we're playing volleyball in the gym for PE today. I'm looking forward to that. Why'd I have to be on the same team as Tamaki? Feels so awkward around her. Isn't she too busy being a famous supermodel to come to high school? That's what I always figured. Well, we can't just blow her off either. You know, the whole Kamoshida thing. Dealing with her is such a hassle, I wish she'd just not come to school. Wow. Okay. Well, you know, you can just not play volleyball. No one actually cares about volleyball. Like, the big sports of baseball and, like, football and stuff like that. Even in other countries, like, it gets replaced by soccer, but, like, there's no place for volleyball is really that big. I say that big, obviously. It's, you know, more popular in some places. Man, let's get to school.
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ishirama. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 365 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynical, satirical as the rest of it. The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. A new kid.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defines as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Demons, obviously. We provide you with all. I mean, we're not manipulating your entire society. It's clearly the villains, you know, the politicians and stuff. They're to blame.
This is it.
Correct.
Correct. Malefactors, to be specific. You actually knew that, huh? Yes. Yes. The mortal villains are to blame. However, in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. Yeah. Politicians. Villains don't do anything important. He seemed like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. I can't even answer a question correctly without people insulting me. I'm actually... You know, I don't think I've mentioned this, but... You know, there's multiple endings to this game. I'm probably going to try, at the very least, because I know how to specifically to get, like, the third semester ending. There's certain things that have to be done. I'm probably going to go with that so you can all see it. But it's moments like this when I really want to take the Make a Deal ending. Because this is just... I've seen it. This is not a... This right here is why someone would deal. Okay. Now, you've all heard about the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble. We don't have any room for criminals here, not in school and not in society, am I clear? Yes, because they're saying you don't have room for them being heard. Look, I'm not a soft on crime guy, they have to do their time. But once the time's done, that's when you have to bring them back in. It's the same reason why I don't believe in, like, felony, like, people who have felonies and stuff, at least in the United States of America. They lose their right to have firearms when they get out. The idea being is they can't be trusted with them. And, like, my thought process is, if they're back out of jail, they should have all their rights restored. And if you can't trust them not to have a firearm and shoot people, you shouldn't be letting them out. Like, they've done their time, it's done, it's over. Except, no, that's not what happens. They get put on lists, they can't find good jobs, and then you wonder why they're committing crimes to get along, you know? I mean, it's not always like that.
Hey there, Takamaki.
But still.
Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you.
At least I'm
Please
not
excuse me.
Man, God, you must be 30. You're in the up in the business of a 17-year-old girl. Have some God blessed self-awareness.
Yo,
What's up?
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it.
It obviously
I can't
wasn't
act
a
like
dream.
nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
He's been decent to us. Kamoshida is giving me creep vibes. And we're probably all the only one who can do anything about it. I guess we're doing this.
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
We're retracing our steps. Alright. Logical, I like it. But if it's he's a metaverse navigator, that means it's probably the app. Probably some type of navigation app. Wasn't that activating right before we... You know, I say this like I haven't got a third
If
one
a huge
all the way
castle
through the
like
game.
that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something.
I'm just to be honest with you, I was following the app. So...
Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Lead the way.
For real?
Yes, for real.
Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check on your phone.
I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Okay. Just don't be scrolling through my pictures. Never do that.
That's
That's
a
rude.
eyeball looking thing.
I can't delete it.
Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history!
Cool.
Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
But I don't know how.
Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
Whatever you do, though,
There we go!
if you see
Then we went in a certain direction and...
you see the
What are you... Huh? What the hell?
if you see a program called the Devil Summoning Program or a DSP, it's totally the locale, nothing else. Do not tap it on my phone. Just leave it be. Interesting fact. You know, there's actually like a Devil Summoning app. Some people release for free for like the iPhone and stuff.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday!
I don't know if they're still up or anything, but you can use it. It's basically a demon fusion calculator for the game, but it actually looks like the Devil Summoning app. It's pretty cool.
We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too.
I mean,
That was close! happened last time too, huh? What's with that
Power.
outfit?
You jelly?
I ain't jealous. What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Clearly my power is stabilized.
Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is
Got a
this
point.
place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say?
They're really
Who's that?
mouthy for someone
It must be the slaves
twice
captive here.
half our size.
For real?
Yes, that's a
Shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Why me specifically?
I just want to get a better look at your powers, even if you don't agree. I bet this guy will go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him?
I never said that.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this. But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
Alright, I think we're gonna call it there. Hopefully we'll be able to do some more exploring and such. This has been the Kind of Shadows. Remember, the shadows are your friends.